Ben V, I see you. Okay, I do. I get it. They were talking about why wasn't I with um, from the 51 SEAL and the captain. That's what she was saying. And because it's a dog, and yeah, I call it the ego system, it's Canan. It's what you're dimed by. And that's what I'm addressing when I say ego, because it's in the speech. Now, you can call it, well, the punks from the 80s or 50s, like Biff or whatever. Yeah, like, is it the same thing? Kind of. But, like, it's in a gay corporate system. So, like, it comes off as very ego based whenever you're under the gun like that. But see, from my channel, you know that the gay corporate and everything, from the, just take the Avengers film, Gamora's death. Now, I've read, some comics, but like they did not have to put that in there. She didn't have to die like that. That was all a part of what had happened. Okay. And if you want to call it Batman and Superman, you can call it that, but like you have to have faith when facing this, whatever it's going to be in the smoke. You have to have faith that like there's something that's set about this, you know, just as Jesus was set for the Gentiles and for the people in the industry. All, you know what I'm saying? 6 and 7. So um, um, what they were saying was, why wasn't I with them as I was with the CC and the double K? That's what they were actually saying. And Ryan, laughed. That might have been why he laughed, really. And then said, oh, he defended me. But like, and then what Ryan said, even in the smoke, could have been something like that as well. But like, I wasn't able to see any of that, even in the least bit. That's what I call the ego system, is that you don't understand the language. Yes, in the Bible it says, it will not be a language that you can't understand, that you cannot understand. It won't be like that. Well, for me, it was like that. And the way they came off and their body language and everything represented that as well. So like that's what I had to go off of. Like I didn't look into the code like I do on these channels. Does that make sense? Like we started from this and that on this channel. Like we didn't know anything. I didn't. I did not. And I'm sorry you can't hear if I'm saying didn't or did not or whatever. I'm sorry. I'm saying didn't if it's an NT. So, um, yes, that was the established, and um, they might have talked in their bedrooms or something about who they thought was cool, who they didn't think was cool, or whatever. It's and the SE of that is the KK. That's what that is. It's not. It's just in the terminology. That's all. That's all. So because it hadn't happened yet, it wasn't time. It wasn't time for um, that dance yet. Because if I remember right, it was a little bit later the second year anyway. Um, but that was early on, in the season. Um, and then what was the other thing? Um, I don't know. Oh, looking into the code, I thought that I had cut off last night. So then I did things accordingly. Thank you. Have a good night.